vacancy of this, we call it quick press conference, Yimbeh Jam Festival press conference. The artist involved is Barhama and of course Nyancho. We'll give them the platform to report them later to say something. But also, my role here is just to introduce my people, the media, to people, and I'm saying thank you very much for taking your time to come to this press conference, even though the notice was very short, but we made the duty for the duty to come and cover this press conference because artist business, I think, is all of us. When they rise, we all rise. When they fall, we all fall together. So I'll hand over later to Sidna Far, to be the later coordinator and introduce the press conference, what is it about, and tell you who is going to speak one after the other. I think the whole press conference, the speakers will not be more than 3 people, then later we'll open for questions and answers. But what actually they are promoting, or why we are here today, is one, the festival, and also Barhama and Nyancho just did a collab song. I think the song is also just to promote the festival. They will talk about that later. They also want to promote that. But also, I want to tell the organizers that sometimes when we go for press conferences, they will say they want to limit the questions to only Yimbeh Festival or only Nyancho and Barhama. I want to make a little bit broad today because some journalists are there who wanted to ask Nyancho something 10 years ago they could not. They wanted to meet Barhama and ask him something 20 years ago they could not. So apart from this being the priority, maybe they will also ask 1 or 2 things out of what's happening here today for their headlines and their media content. I want to acknowledge and say thank you to Master Four of Citizens Outlook. He was the one who's supposed to sit here and do this because he's not in town. He delegated him to help him coordinate the media and introduce the media. I want to acknowledge the presence of somebody who's done very well for Ghanaian music, both as an artist and as a presenter, and slides. We say thank you for being there every time for Ghanaian music. So also my colleagues, once again, thank you very much. I hope it's going to be a fruitful press conference. If you want to ask anything, please no limitations. Ask Barhama, ask Nyancho, ask anybody on the high table, even if this is not part of the Say now, are we good?
Yes. And thank you so much, Caps. You know, the one and only Caps we all know. I really appreciate the job. We say thank you so much for everything. And I can just assure you, we're going to be very democratic in a sense. We will make sure we will, as I said, entertain as much questions as you can. As far as this about Gambia, and you know, sometimes we can go off limits and all that. So you can rest assured, we get you covered on that. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming. I want to say a big thank you to the journalists for making this happen. Because if you talk about press conferences, you know, it's about the journalists. If they're not here, it's going to happen. So I really thank you so much for coming, for sparing your time, your busy schedules to be here today. And also, I want to thank the team, you know, the partnership team, I call it. Because as you said, this is a partnership thing coming here today. It's not individual. It's not Barhama as an individual, not Nyancho as an individual, not Yimbeh as an individual. We are here as a group, as a team, to work towards promoting a lot of things that's going to happen in the near future. So basically, I want to thank the Yimbeh family too, and the artists also for making it very easy for us to do this partnership. Because I call it a partnership, because whatever we are doing is in consultation with each other. Or what is going to happen here today, the release of the song, the talking about the event, is all about partnering towards a greater good for the communities. Basically, that's how it is. And we just want to show the people that, look, artists could come together and do a project together. And this project is not going to only stop at music. We are going further than that. You know, example in sports, Yimbeh is trying to collaborate with this artist to bring in a kind of a competition where yearly we will be bringing replica of our famous Champion League trophies, which have never happened in Gambia. This is first time it happening, and it's in collaboration with everybody involved. So basically, you can see what the perspective will not only be music, but it's going to be community driven. It's also going to be projects that we have to also looking at 10% of whatever we are trying to do to give it back to the communities. And that will come surely, you know, within a year, which will obviously call the journalists again, talk about it, because it's very important. But today we want to basically just focus on the festival coming. which we are collaborating. It's a partnership business where Nyancho and Barhama with the team and everybody is involved to make something happen, to bring in equipments that have never happened in Gambia, to bring in setups that we have never seen, because Gambian, we are used to seeing one setup. Everything is just being centered around one or two people. Year in, year out, we have seen things never change. So Yembe Festival this time around is bringing something new. We are here talking to people, not just to talk to them, but because this is recorded, and whatever is recorded, tomorrow we might be accountable for it. So whatever we're gonna say here, be rest assured, it's either way is on the pipeline, or these are plans that is gonna happen. So basically, the festival will be launched today. Will be launched April, rather 28th April this year. And the name Yembe, it's a fuller name actually. It means the people. So that's the name of the festival, the people. So when you talk about the people and you have two artists coming together, plus a whole set of a community coming together to do something real, I think it really represents the name. So, and that's very important for us to also maybe be rest assured. So towards the tournament, towards the festival rather, we're having a tournament that we also want to showcase, because as I said, we're used to normal tournaments where we involve the stakeholders to come out. But this is a different one, because we are bringing the replica of the Champions League, famous Champions League trophy in Gambia for the first time. We are bringing the Ballon d'Or for the first time in Gambia. We are also bringing the Golden Glove for the first time. We are also bringing the Golden Shoe for the first time in Gambia. So basically, you can see we are shifting now from entertainment to sports, because we have studied that to involve the young people, to involve young energetic people in terms of being productive, you have to go through two things now. It's either music, which is why we are here today, and also sports. So Yembe Festival is not just here to do music and go. We are here to bring new setups, but also we are here to contribute our quota in the sporting arena. So for the first time, we will have this kind of equipments coming to Gambia. And the teams that will benefit are all Gambian teams. So obviously we are contributing immensely. And last year, to give the topic a relevance, we were able to put a lot of energy, a lot of money in Manjai Nawetan, because that's where the community we come from. Even though we are expanding, because you can see Nyancho is from a different community, Barhama is from a different community. But at the end of the day, there must be a starting point. And Manjai obviously was the starting point, but we are expanding. And with time, before we talk about next year, we will get to all these communities and they will be all involved. So we are urging everybody to be part of this, because this has never happened in Gambia for the first time in this sport. So, and the other thing I also want to emphasize is we are going live band, because we have studied that, we have looked at the point where music should go to another level. It's not only big artists coming and play back and go their way. No, we feel for us to put in energy and for us to put in all these materials we are bringing for this event, we have to look for a different setup. And the different setup is we are going live band. For the first time, we're going to have a show that has live band throughout. That is rare in Gambia, because I haven't been active much recently, but I'm sure you could count one or two events that were live band. So basically, we are going live band this time around, and I think the song they did together, I think the teaser, most of you saw it, will be launched today, and they will talk about more because it's their area. But that alone was a replica of what we're trying to do at that festival. So that's also important for us to also know. Apart from that, we also have an initiative where we have 10% of whatever we're gonna get from any of our events to give back to the communities, as I said that before, and it's gonna be yearly. So Yembe Festival, in collaboration with Nyancho and Barhama, is here to stay. We are here to take over what belongs to us. We are here to give Gambian music image a new dimension, but not only Gambian music, but in all sectors. So be rest assured, if any one of you is here and want to be sure of what we are talking about, we have proofs that we have them with us that we want to share if possible, because this is not only going to be a press conference where we talk about what we want to do, but also to give you evidence of what we're trying to do. And I think with time, when we get there on the 28th of April, inshallah, at Manjai Park, all of you will be aware. And I will just declare it from here that we would love to have all of you there. You are all invited, and we'll go through the normal protocols that is kept, because he will be responsible for all that. We will invite you, the media houses, to come. We want you to come and have first-hand information of what we're trying to talk about. It's not about us talking about it and, at every day, just do whatever we have to. No, we want to make sure whatever is said here, when you come April 20th, you're going to see a the evidence on the ground. One. And the tournament that will be coming also, as I said, these are the list of materials I named. It's gonna be available. We're gonna involve the stakeholders. So also the journalists will play a part, because if you come and also witness those events and confirm to Gambian people that yes, this what these people said, the partnership we had here is what is happening. I think ultimately it's a win-win situation for all of us. And as we get closer to whatever we're trying to do, as we get closer to the last year, because this is a 3-year project, I can tell you, we started it last year. We brought some few equipments, and this year we bring in something bigger. We don't want to disclose all, because we feel, it's important for Gambians to see before they believe. So we urge the media to play that part for us here, because at the event itself, we're going to showcase things that have never happened in Gambia. We're going to showcase materials that none of Gambians have it here before. They are new things, they are new setups, new ideas. So basically, we want you to be there to be, the people that will witness this great event, for us to get better and better, because with time, I think we could get better. And having, a melody guy like Barhama on that day to showcase the event, and energy guy like Nyancho, obviously, we're gonna have something great, and it's gonna be a Gambian national thing, because I can say everything that's gonna happen there will be Gambian. So I urge, the media to play their part, because this is us. We're not here to beg for anybody. We're only here to look for support, to also get the recognition we deserve, and also the respect we deserve. Because we have encountered a lot of issues that it was not wanted to happen, because we were all Gambians, and we all trying to do our quota in the development of this country in either ways, because music and sports is development. If we could develop those sectors, we could get somewhere in time, because all the young people are involved in these two things. So this is what we are trying to promote. So all we need is for us to be recognized, for us to be given the due respect, and we will give back to the community we deserve, because this is where we come from, and there's nothing better like than home. So from here, I think I have said enough, and the rest will be said by the other speakers around. So I would love to have Mr. T-Pain. He is the head of the promotion body for this event. He will also come and set lights on the ways of how they are promoting this event and how they want it to be promoted. They will speak on behalf of the promoters. Then from there, we will have Barhama, the melody guy, to wrap up everything. And Nyanjo obviously will just come and disclose it, and we will take it from there, inshallah. Thank you so much for your time. I'm not sure about that. Even the floor is all yours, sir. Thank you.
I would say good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I go by the name Vicente Mendy, popularly known as T-Pain Promotion. I'm here with my brother Tupac. He's not around. We're together. We did this partnership together with the Yimbeh Festival team. First of all, I would thank them for inviting us on this particular project with our two brothers, Nyancho and Barhama. Working with these two particular artists is not something which it's difficult, and promoting their thing is not something which is difficult. The Yimbeh Jam Festival, first of all, when I heard about the name, I don't even know about it. So I asked about him, I asked more details about this Yimbeh Festival. He told me this is the People Festival. It's a fuller name. It's the People Festival. So I was like, okay, this is just like, we need everybody on board on this. As long as the Yimbeh Jam Festival said, we need everybody on board on this. You understand? So we want the whole Gambia to come and witness this particular night, where you're going to see Barhama, where you're going to see Nyancho performing live band on this particular show. And also, we're going to say we need more promotion. We need everybody on board. Like, first of all, and secondly, I'm going to thank the media houses for all the supporters you guys have been doing on the Gam music. I'm going to say this not even about this particular show, but I'm going to say this generally, because without you guys, we're not going to see Gambian music out there. There are people outside, they wanted to rap Gambian music, but they cannot even attend none of our shows. But because of your YouTube channels, that's why they're still supporting Gambian music. And I'm going to thank you for that. I'm going to say it one more time. I'm going to thank you for that. Thank you to all the media houses for supporting Gambian music. Yeah. Okay. Charlie, I'm going to say it. The way we wanted to promote this particular event is about bringing unity, bringing people together. let's just support this Yimbeh Jam Festival. We're gonna make sure we're gonna have fun, and we're gonna make sure this Yimbeh Jam Festival will bring a lot of development. Like he just said, like it's not gonna stop on music. We're gonna go to footballs and different kind of categories in the Gambia here. The Yimbeh Jam team is here to support the Gambia and the Gambian youth. So let's just support this particular event. It's not even difficult. Like me, I always say this. When it comes to music, we need promotion and we need help. Having Nyancho and Barhama on this particular show is not something which like people gonna wonder, because these are two artists which like they all know what they are doing already. Like working with them, I don't even need to call them, call this, call it. They know what they're doing. So me and my brother Tupac, with my whole team, with all the promoters we invited on this, we're doing everything to make sure this show is successful. Everything. So by the help of God, we're gonna make sure April 28th, Manja Park will be full with people. This is what I promised the Yimbeh Jam team, and this is what we're working towards. We don't need any disappointment. We don't need anything like nobody will come to the ground and feel like it doesn't have to happen like this. Because Nyancho, he already have a lot of shows. Even as an international artist, the same that Barhama, they have a lot of audience. People like their music, people like what they are doing. So to present these people in this particular festival is not something which we're gonna regret it. These are artists which they already been known everywhere. They've been doing good in the Gambian music industry. You never had Nyancho's problem, you never had Barhama's problem in this industry. I always tell this to all the artists that we have to unite to make this Gambian music go forward. We have to unite. If we do not unite, we cannot make nothing out of this. These two brothers, I never saw them anywhere like which people will point at finger and say he does this or that, like he does that. It never happened before. So working with them, to me, it's all fun. It's all fun working with Nyancho and Barhama. It's all fun to me. The first day we drop this particular flyer, like we have a lot of response. People never believe this is gonna happen. Just yesterday we dropped this t-shirt. They have a collab on a song, which is a big surprise to the Gambia. Having these two artists in one song is a big thing. And all this, what we're doing is just to promote Gam music, bringing unity to the Gam music. TPM promotion and Tupac promotion, we are an independent body. We're here to work with everybody in the Gambia. All the artists, we're here to work with every particular person here in the Gambia. We're not here to be biased or do anything. We're here to work with everybody. And we're gonna make sure this Yimbeh Jam Festival is gonna be a successful one. We're doing everything to make sure we're gonna have what we need in this particular event. So I'm urging the whole Gambia to come and support us on this particular night. The only difficulty we normally get in this industry is having two shows in one night. We started even having it right now. We're having different events, but it doesn't stop us from what we're doing. We're gonna keep promoting what we're doing, and we're gonna make sure this show is gonna be successful. Good. And another way, I'm gonna say a big thanks to our brother here. He's our uncle. He's the one, like I can say, he's the reason why Gambian music is here. I can say that. Yeah, we're gonna give that big respect to him. Yeah, big up, brother, man.
Thanks so much.
We're gonna...
Pain, that was wonderful. I will not bore you with a lot of talking though. He did everything. He did justice to the promotion thing. And thank you so much. We appreciate that. And I don't, the problem with the partnership is you don't even know where to start. But I will just be biased. I will go with my brother. He's closer to me than Nyancho. So Barhama, I think I will invite you first to come and,
I will also invite you.
Oh my.
Queen, bro. Come.
All right. Yeah, I will leave you to decide. Man.
You see? Greetings to each and everyone.
see all of dama jahas bahas. Dama jahas bahas, so that I won't be, let's see if I'm gonna call it, please. Oh, okay. Lebon. Amon na fi. You know, dañ dëkkoon si benn environment bu cool. Ñi nga xam ne ni yàlla daf lañ may lu bëri beyond ñoom seen imagination, but environment bi dafa am some different people yu fa dëkka, different people yi nga xam ne yàlla may na lañ, but ñoom seen lu leen yàlla may des nañ koo xam, te luñ ko des a xam noonu gars yi dem di wàllu yaani feneen. Suñ la déggee wàllu yaani moo nekk you have something that is closer to you, but you think that that's not enough, up to an extent that you are going to another place to search for that. You understand? You dëkkee noonu for a while, generation commencé change. The young people that were young by on benn time bu doon loolu day happen, those young people ñoom tamit commencé mag. Buñ commencé mag, social media ñëw, seen gis-gis gën a open. Then you understand, whoa, this thing that I'm seeing somewhere else, I believe I can try it. Who knows, tomorrow I can be one of those people that they're watching on MTV. I can be those people that they're watching on bigger platforms. Then they start taking the journey, start doing shows. Alliance was just 300 people and then something like that. Alliance used to be a big place to those kids. But later on, after filling Alliance up the capacity, they realized that, why not we try another venue bigger than Alliance? They try another venue. The young people come on board. They come support because they believe that, this is beautiful. Now it seems like what those people are doing, our people can do it better. Then they start believing. Then the media also join. Anything like the media be passed from WhatsApp, from Facebook, from YouTube and the like. And right now, that small space that they call the Smiling Coast now, you have artists that are filling stadiums, right? So all those things, short story, just to bring your attention to what I'm about to talk about. You see, Gambia is a beautiful country. We are called the Smiling Coast of Africa. That's the name, huh? And then when a person smiles, dafa am bena signal boom put on somebody. You're right now, someone you see yow nga nuyu ma, I saw you a frown face. It seems like one way or the other, duma la may fit pour nga songoma on body create conversation. But once I start smiling for you, journal a signal, put you understand, I'm a peaceful guy, I'm a happy guy. Here I am. You can come, let's start talking about it. We are named the Smiling Coast. And then we being the Smiling Coast, suñ jiko sax daf ko wara nuru. I don't know if Gambians know what they are blessed with. We don't know it, bro. You understand? When you get to all these countries around Africa, when they see Nyancho doing his thing and he has never been to an art school, they go crazy because it's impossible. Just Berki Demarek, I was seeing so many white people dancing to his songs. You get across borders, later on you realize that, okay, I am so blessed, but the fact that I'm in this little space called the Gambia, whereby so many people don't recognize what talent is, so many people don't recognize what hype is, so many people just dance to the rhythm of anything that comes, then it becomes really difficult to separate who is who. Then ñun tamit artist yi ku nekka trying to fight for your own battle, thinking like, I am the king, I am this, I am that, which is normal in every industry. But we have never thought of how can we come together. That's the power of collaboration. There is something very important. How can we come together, initiate something together, and work on it for the common good of every one of us? That's when this Yimbeh comes in. This is the force, but this is one of the first thing will happen. Like Barhama ak Nyancho, we are completely different. Understand? Nyancho can call himself a king out here, which he is. I can call myself a king, which I am. But duñ musa am conflict, class in any way, because my sound is totally different from his. Okay, bring in two different sounds. two different artists, two different personalities, bring them together, then you are showing something. You are showing, okay, despite our differences, sometimes we can forget about all those things and then just be one because we are Gambian. Tahangalu lan la de wone. It's not just showing love to we new musicians, isa. But if I want to fancy out there, you understand, oh, I'm supporting the music, but despite being a fans, I shouldn't create violence or and that's what we need. We are trying to advocate for peace, love, and togetherness through this show. That's the power of collaboration. One. The second thing, Monica, we are showing something that has to do with cultural diversity. You know, most of the time I sing in Wolof. I also sing in other languages. My brother sings in Mandinka. You understand? And we live in a country whereby sometimes not us as musicians, but the other side, especially politicians and other people, they want to divide us and rule because division is what favors them. That they happen. I'm not saying anybody is doing it, but sometimes even Sinko we know what's happening. So when me and Nyancho comes together, Team Nyancho, Nino Aksuma team, we blend together, then we tend to promote cultural diversity, each accepting the other, Silode way, and still now we are coming together to do something. And then this song that we are about to release is a manifestation of that. Muno na wezi English. Dega na ko buba. You understand? Nyancho muno na wezi English. Sawaji, may next minute. Sex be asa yako gira dof. Understand? But daf ko jazz bass, you bring our local languages together to promote the Gambianism, to promote cultural diversity. Two. The third one, which is one very important thing, which is youth empowerment. Xam nga sometimes man suma boba dafa am luma den nahari, you know. Dafa ma den nahari kind of way, but tamit on the other side dafa ma den motivate. When you look at when we talk about youth empowerment, because when you look at Gambia as a whole, 60% of our population are youths. You understand? And then something that can bring youths together in large numbers, two things la. Come to say way. Entertainment and sports. And then when you look at the entertainment, it is not that supported on certain level. Because right now, Gambia is, you know, a musician, a household name, went to an embassy and then you know them. You understand? Where does that comes? Because cultural ambassadors, we are sons and daughters of the world. We travel anywhere. When you get to other countries, Europe, boy, when you get to the last time I was in this part of the world, Russia, bro. When they see Gambians, how small the Gambia is, and what Gambians can do, they go crazy. Why? Could they believe? And Nyancho can be my witness. He has traveled the world. So in his talented, his creativity, sharing his creativity with the people of the world. But it's always a crazy thing. So right now it comes back. This event is bringing different young people together. Man, so when you collaborate with Barhama, Barhama is the face, but Barhama is working with more than 20 people. It seems like you have created job for 20 people. At the end of the day, salary. Those people don't engage in trouble. Those people don't engage in crime because they are already busy doing something. And then the music, the energy is so deep that once you are involved in it, you're a problem. So we are helping the country for reducing crime rate. The same thing applies to Nyancho. He got 20 people or 40. The same thing applies to T-Pain. The same thing applies to Tupac. So at the end of the day, you realize that this event alone is employing more than 200 young people. What is that? That is youth empowerment. And that's what we need. Because private sector, they cannot employ everybody. So it's right time for some stakeholders, and you understand, you give music acts something that can contribute in the national economy. You understand? Because fake music is just gonna be a joking thing to some people in offices, some people that have the pen and things to sign certain things. It's right time for the people to understand that this is something that can bring money in the table. This is something that can add value to the country. When you get to Nigeria, before, Nigeria was known for being one of the most corrupt country in Africa. But why is it that everybody want to go to Nigeria? Every great guy want to go to Nigeria, especially, because of Davido, because of Burna Boy, because of Wizkid. You understand? You get to Senegal. The last time Obama was there, I don't know Obama or whatsoever. He sees the president, but he gets straight to Yusundur. Spend some time. That's what it is. As Gambians, our culture is what sells us abroad. Our culture is the only thing that we have. And our culture can be manifested through music. Okay, yep, so many things can sell it out there, but music is one of the most powerful tools. When you see Nyancho performing out abroad, doing his Mandinka songs, they don't know what he's talking about, but they dance to the rhythm. They start asking, where is he from? He's from the country. Because of him, I want to explore. I want to know about the Gambia. When I come to the Gambia, I see the Gambia as a country that is really peaceful. I want to invest in the Gambia. I want to do something in the Gambia. So through what we're doing, we can add a lot to the country that we are living. And then that's what we're trying to do. You understand? We are not thinking what the country can do for us, but as musicians, we are trying to see what we can do for this country. And that's one of the reasons why we collaborated with Yimbeh and then doing this. For Nyancho, me and Nyancho, who know Kuma ham Nyancho, didn't understand it. Sin collaboration at a certain level is normal. Because he's one of the happiest guy that you can ever see. Or if you talk Hamusa, you understand? Man tamit benen nigga bu crazy la feeling you understand? Dama sound tamit hanga lulu mako. No dama sound na adu diga. Wow, how man sound la naka. You see, so those are the things. So pour gatal ko, this is so many things you contribute to make this thing happen. And then in order to make this happen, we have to call the media here because we can go alone without yet. We have to call the media. Ñu ne leen lii lañ bëgg a def te bëgg nañ ngeen jàppale ñu si lii. Léegi right now affaire yi turi festival bi or what we want to do so àggee si offices yi ba offices yi di ñu call rek xamal ne media house yi ako fa yóbbu. And in this thing, we want to collaborate with so many people that can one way or the other contribute in making this day a success. So in that case, I thank you all for being here. You understand, the media, amuñ seen fay, but leneen lu si des dama bàyyi suma boy ji a pacaki mu pacaki ko a pacaki.
Yes, yeah. Oh, I should introduce you. That's a normal thing. I have to make justice because Mala introduced. And wow. So, but Alhamdulillah, I think you never go see Barhama, which is important. So don't you waste time them na. I will just allow the energy guy because because then them realize that he is very melodical in what he does, but he has the energy that nobody has. So they feel that combination, like, come on, that's something else. Energy guy. The floor is all yours, bro.
Dama lay ñaan naan 4 Red Bulls pour nit energy. Yo apachaki alislamu alaikum badi ngolon sinyo lun ko tolo nyambolo me tandin kanu dimbalu teri bata selo mbike so menen ko to patato ni mbari jambolo ge jati ron to ron batolo be ko na bula maratili botili jila alla boy la mu nyancholo mu eke apachaki sampete ngodi ngo min kulo kido kuma kama buka wasila mannin ko ko niyamo da wada krim o mu yiri ba fangoti bar nyasar mu nyanko ngolti kato ni alfa ko mbinta muti nyasa tinyoti bar na ko mbere sinkitang baba fana sa jenkay wolunga ha iko ni totoje santo salon ko duma mandiya bari nsana kebal tentu article aninna promoter bal mbafule be ko alnimbara na kewa mafana yakata bakele caps aning media household be mbafulal be ko alnimbara bake alla taranyimala jang na kumandiro alnate dankunna so mbafulal ko aliya baraka bake Yimbeh kol fana Nyancho ba folele ko ala baraka bake ko si Yimbeh nyin toji mbuka fono num so so na boy wala ka ninko Yimbeh akafanyo no boy du Yimbeh abake Yimbeh ti Yimbeh ka ba Yimbeh you pronounce no bari kom bila fanka understand directly ko Yimbeh lon ko molu kom kabilo molu something like this so
akata nya kontan ku baati ngina lon no nyama fan songo kono mba borondila wala nyama you know. So comme Barham namolo jane nyulu bilan tol kan namola muyti so nde artist be mu namoti mo be yalon ne nga jela ñofe nga smile ñofe nga ñotara studio to nga ñoma koy nga ño yalone hanna artist la ko je ka post ka sia nga jele wel fan dol bu kana ku fango sia bu kana ku fan promo barinte mo vibe si fa so ron kono you know. So Barhama atemo na mo kenda baldi nyaka ben so jamal to mi yan ko fay bu ka artist ko mande je ntani Barhama la musico aba anoda we ramle like jamal ka fonye Nyancho alfal ka fonye Nyancho iti control la musico la bari ndena bukata program ya meta ka program so ka fo program so ka fo ndena la manta program ndara tubabu du tolle la nga mol jël mil ka fonye ko ndena manta hani program kin dona live ko bari ila program mo mina wala turu na musico na message nga mira Barham fana ka jibe wala nyam nka bengala dina dolto sometimes asake mosaba artist saba dambati artist fula dambati so nkaje ko wati ndola music me minke kan amamol nene because dokula lon dun dokula la munti sa denkilo sifa be lanole mo be yalo ne jang Nyancho versatile tal Barham versatile tal nsa ko be lano janne karila droso betene karila boda so karila nyimbetene nsa ko be fonole bari tuna music na message na level ngamira tambita wala sometimes wana kamira bake ni mena music go fango bilkan ninta sodulal fang artist wol selta jita de ni ko Nyancho rek mo be bure na nyaato ndafa malo mino so kam fango nyini ka wala bake sometimes muka understand in camera na message so lati na message lati na music ko kono sometimes in camera you know na ambiance lati na dongoni na kudol you know but nataje ko okay maybe Yimbeh amanke wati turu kanoni ngami soro artist ol be tema ani mo be nka smile mo be fe sometimes nyame alaka mojo ila ngani yolla. So sometimes abuka ke artist wala talent famoti artist jamal bi mi yanko den kilo no len bari imam futa no level olto ndol dol la level olto andum sa fako wolle ndol dol fango no den kilo bari minotina ndol fango nganta kam fango nyini ka walal artist ol bi jana million lon ko be stadium ol fandi kan dol bi jana million lon ko man ta stadium ol fandi andu wolle no mo be wala janne bari minotina momo ala yeso fennala mi yalan ko amando sala bari ndol be mustalati Barhama ya fo janne do safo na mu kinnati do safo jamu kinnati okay nda safo no na site nta mu kinnati Barhama fana safo na la site mu kinnati bari janko mo manke kinti mbe mustalati min da sata wolon ko nganyo fasa nganaki nyola nganyo pus bari kiri ya feel ko nda dambala nganta taraje nta dambala nganta enjoy na momo nganta kana ngante busalale abenda musico kole yandela pour ka sam no level okay ka bonde ni level to kata ni level to sone ya batale Gambian music sama ilafta hitla ilafta kala artist o hani keps lafta hitla jang abe denkilo fintera ka artist ol be ban man sa fango laaje you know abe hitla science amul ba fo yamer kari nyama ma a hitale bari minala next level ti pour ka kodo make no ka fintino mol ya kala muta mol kana la sodula wala be kala problemoti okay ndolla music kata next level wala na isuti artist wala nganta kafula nyokan nga join nyokan nga sembodi nyola kari na ke karila basa ke men si se fele yusundur bigtal bare Senegal young artist jamal la mutay nakinda fangola ani tata nyola aye wulindi ke samba dulato ke samba bersi ka kol yalla naka kol tandila ka dol fango mako duma la kudo la million ko mo buka kala muta so ngamira woton tol atol million kon tol be santo ngamira tol fana nganta disemti na jibela ngake hanin kana fonun milo be janno e make molye ndol kana wajibe bar tol min be jan tol la misiko nyin change tol long game on change so ngamira nganta mira la wala nyama pour ka nakinyola kanyo selende santo mbe tanyola mbe ya enjoy ni million sorta dawada Barhama ya mutakari mbe kata investment ko na musico kunto ko tanke okay nyinan tol manke na musico to nyinatina nyin kafola ko diata nye yembe gayol biri nate ko e lafta artist fulala nakindila nyola pour ye nyin kolke ni atara Nyancho damba dambalo ni natan telekano directly because I entera busy rindeno because ngame time na bina kan kafale no nga European to ngamiral nata time bina anina tol ka benne so aben bistop la this year fam wala ben Allah soñi wala ben dilendire do mande ngada programme jamal fam pusindi ka nyatola so bari kabiri ko ibe artist fula nakinde nyola ngaje ko mbek tulo kay la ngaje ko okay kulo mi yalon ko safono aman soto hana sotta fana bara manke nyi nyati inata Barhama mention bire Barhama mention len ko okay Barhama mo kende balon pro nyaaye nyin kol sort because na musical nsafo e jamfata nyola le bari e ma jamfa nyola bake fana ha afana ka sabat ado la fana la bake so akatanya se bati pour ka tara programme nyin kono full time tanyi na management obe ko Barhama ya fojane momo enila timolo enila donnalom enila DJ lo enila media timolo mi nila ku jamal lo milan ko Mexico akawala involve ndeka mo jamala jo Barhama ka mo jamala jo so ibajele ko Barhama ya fo nyaming nim nyin ko amanke Nyancho dambati wala Barhama wala Yimbeh gal dambati bari nyin ka fole be ko ma milan ko manna signin tabulo fa to ka diamu jam milan ko wol bebe benefit la nyin to le ndu ke la famille la balunde je ka ku jamal tamandi ngamira aketanya sewo balti pour katara nyin kafo kono alla nyin programme kono ndung ni ala sonta albe yalo ne Nyancho la mama easy Barhama fana la mama easy ngamira ni nata life banna abe Barhama ka lolole ndung Nyancho fana ka lolole so ni artist fulol takala kan oto masibo la kake so ni artist fulol be mu takala te so ni Barhama data Nyancho nata ngalo oto abe kela kulati mi yalon ko nyontangolo mu Gambia music kono anda abe kela nyontangol ti fana nyin banko kan safono because in safono kom mbuka jele ndon Tupac afana nyala kafo molu adina broda ba ngala promotal siatale mi yalon ko ebe nyin kol kono ndon itol fana manna si tenting ndon artist fana bijele control fana la on site artist milu nganta kana ka pass through mina saddo fana la ning ku sorta mi yalon ko like nim programme sifal ngamira kafolu mi yalon ko especially wala ka programme organize promoter lombang ike fan kumandi wala la bang wala event organizer lom ike fan kumandi wala la bang nyantan ke kula la bake ka iko jani ka wulo kono nyino balundi ka su kono nyino la balundi programme jamal bije enen na Gambia artist la soul kabeng sakatuma manke sondinde sakatuma sobal ni atara sondin non kom nsafono lama wala semeke jane hall isafono no problem bari comme ni mu big eventuality andum artist ka kujamala bula pour kanaka ke dabula wo colt ndum kafo milu be ko may be ka sacrifice pour ke dabula wo colt bari isaje kafu kele yela flyer fangoje ata kele la flyer fangola ata wori la fang karilam nyolong boy nga nyim fintindi andum always akatol bela distop abetol distop la abantol distop la force mo 5 tata janale wala fta kana jana bari ta kelano because of itata janale ndum jani be bola jana abe letal pour kanantolia mo 5 nata janne ifana lafta ka jana fana mabele bari titano because Gambia music crowd killing wala ka rotate ndol beto nin crowd killing wala sora manke crowd sabala bija wala crowd nani ni so killing papta lonko so kemela filter so mbedaniro kelo wo fanna la bake nga fly do jele min seltanna deto ka ngamira so mbedaniro kelo wo fanna la bake le ye korosilo ke bake ibe minke kan because ibe Gambia le at the end what say mo killing wala kamuruna ni so soto ima international artist o commandi like ye so soto ina boy Nyancho please bila nga sola soto jamman bila limma ko yalan tol be mo kelinati yalan tol teng ikele problem ol foye bari sama sini taw international artist o nyin ko la ka fay ko nga problem ol soto limma ko because na event o afela sita na ne sol ten hey ndol barata wala le keps nde mbarata wala le like honestly nga mo jamal jana million ko isa artist bon jana million jamal di yalla yen tol kumandi nan jang yenana badi ya kacal because ntol over nice tale Gambia comme ntol over nice tale wana recently ni mo jama fango buka diano because ikanana Nyancho bila na eventual soto jang lafte na ye pass through nga fa non te buka pass through ndeka pilele nde buka pass through sometimes artist wo min fam kumande Nyancho ka min pile fa buka pile so ita fo lañu no pass through mbuka pass through so iben jolale so njo nangam la ngana nga pass through nga okay lafta nga minke okay ngamira nga hakilo tu wo fanala bake ngamira tol nganta mako lo fanala bake ale kelo fanala ale campaign ke wo fanala bake because na tol distop the wrong abena music industry bela distop la killing ipinale dominate ndung ni dominate like aben tol batandila le ntol Yimbeh gayol ilafta kuja makela sini nyin sama bari ni la nyim programme manta turu abe nasindila hani domande ndol fana aben distop la karo dole because nga kuja mala bula ka dunyim programme nyin kon nga kuja mala sacrifice ka collabo soto you know msa fom lafta kala no juna ni Barhama wati sabe jola ga fa boy nganta kukela de afana safoje boy to nyala boy nganta kukela wato da safoje boy nganta kukela safa ye to nyala nganta kukela bari amanna happen no you know fo kabirin Yimbeh gayol natanang bri natanang Barhama ko nyi jo kamimbe fonum ko nganta soto la say alala wato si dala say mba soto la you know so songa nyin nata mat Barhama ko nyen sita J life nga bito de dan tara J life nga faye babatanda bito ko si bito bandanga sen Barhama kontanta songa la concept onata builda mo fulo nga doku songa perfecta lonkilling safo ideal be nata studio to lonkilling nga be doku because songs jamal bi jang mol buka understand camera nga train 1 month comme Barhama ya fo jan ale Gambian ol sole amanke artist ol dambati momo fannala be lolong ale Gambian ol sole malo minatina bari ale en sole hani fintita outside ika different gele fan kalo ne ko tonya londol ale en so bakele mo jamal tuwabo dol kan nyinin kay ka fo ila misiko ika safele nka fo e birinte wulu da fo bi tane mam peno muta nko na misiko fango bara jamal ka jakali nduy ka be kram ni selta stage kan 20 songs isa be perform no isa be la nko e hani live band sa be play hani word kilinta mislala ndung andun dolbe dumal million ko e bina kanne wol fana be kun konal akake jakaloti ku jamato bari kom ale morsole e mankili songs Barhama la songs jamal bije atata studio rek aya voice telekili bito ko sa fenke wane ko nimiye wuliano e artiso si aman soto ndaka fole ko momante no wuliyala ndaka fole kom nanga wuliya fo
Positive wuliya.
positive because through na songs all do nindara studio producer fa mi ka musical dira wal ka fo gambe artiso be mambo je biyeno wuliyala because through na music ni akosi nyamin kala wala nyama music ona tan kan nyamin ka diala wala nyama ndung nka play stage o kan nyamin min taraje nka play wala nyama ngina taraje be hatrin nka play hatle ngina tarajang smile la bijang ni smile la kana ngina taraja nyulu man tara happy ring ndun tan ning happiness wala kana pour ka make so happy so nyin ku fulolu Barhama fana wala bato so woto nyin ku fulolu ni benta da wada atakela kundinti nta jancho ko nyimanke pura benti nyankumo buke buje woto nyulungo ave dialale kadu ngalo jenari sol fana albe pare la wolungo ngalo dagito lebe dun nan changal dingol ni fenkol ha so murado be kelale andu mobe be kontanda mobe be sewola ndu sound kutol binala min yalon ko al nenema moy amanke nyim Barhama la sound o dambati Barhama ni sound kutol binan dun defana ni sound kutol binale mi yatina ko min batina ko mol bajel ko nyim programme amanke kundenti so mbe daniro kala bake na konna min fo o event organizer nin kudol akanyanta hani programme kili nani wo benta is fine ngajibe mbe ya tala nyola ni nyule 50 ta mfana 50 ta abekili bari saba nani lulu makangola wati so mbaldani la al sabari because nyancho bala kato dango kala baka kolbine dankula na jamma fankolu kombonkolu hani santonkolu na fansul poli bebinale Barhama fana la fansul be dawoda e bebinale so momo ka programme organize dum yeke ko nyi sifala because ni tata thank you thank you wala style so aketa nye sewo balti dal sewo ba andung fele ngamira bimbe songo ni release la nim Barhama la collabo songo nying ma release labi aketa songo te mi yalon ko nsafono aketa kulati na career economy yalon ko another experience lom ka collabo soto nim Barhama mostly jamal ka foko Nyancho ka kole yal na pour nyela collabo moy womu tonyalti because time wonying abuka taraje bake ndong mobe kala fi collabola tap joni itala lonchino cité la fi collabola tap feka collabo 1000 wolete sabang so mba fo no la time ta nga karita voice after nga karita voice nta fangola project call be sakiring so ibaje la ko aketanye sewo balti ambiance o studio kono nim Barhama another experience so ta kanji be afaje boy bila wala nyaabe matale itaka kumul laddi joka jadi rek mpara sa fay boy daga bat sa boy jis moko amé li lay def so aketanye sewo balti kontan ku badi pour ni join nga ko soto njembe gayol fana yembe pour nale ko soto about ni festival ola so mba fala gambian olbe alna fintinang nga support full time al dalta ka ke nyaming al na ke o nyama ko nga fo nyaming jani be gulo ko nyino balunde la e ka su ko nyino la balunde al limbara
Thank you so much, Nyancho. Yabe fole, COC, Meta rather. And just to make it very short, we have some issues of classes and all that. But then this is gonna be Gambia now versus the foreign thing. Because Mumbe is a foreign art so Gambia, are we gonna support our own? Benefit la. Or we're gonna support Soda Baby. It's a normal norm, but I think the term will change because we are here to stay, and women will discourage because the what is above, what is gonna come next, is bigger than what we are even trying to do now. So inshallah, yearly, as we said, yearly, we're gonna bring new set of issue. It's not gonna be hard this year no. Every year. That's what we're trying to do because we want to try to build something and then Gambia. So the media house will testify to that, and officially will invite you on that day, that is April 20th, inshallah Rabbi, at Manjai Park, where we all started, even though we wanted to do it in a better, a greater venue, but we believe that we want to start it from our community where we all come from, because most of us come from there. Even though our big man, the guy, behind everything, that's Article Slice is from Banjul. But because of the music, we say we were studying from the community most of us come from, then we take it bigger. So inshallah, this is a yearly plan, this is second year, third year canale, and everything we're gonna come and talk about the new. So basically, I think we will not do justice. I want to thank Gambabas too, they're here, for supporting, Atefana Mundiningolti is from, Manjai. He's doing his thing in his own way. Atefana, he's very active now. Thank you so much for supporting Yimbeh and all other Brastic Entertainment. I cannot name names because it's Yimbeh, they're all behind. But the reality is T-Pain and Tupac are behind the promotion, and we have also Ashley here, Ashley Promotion, who newly came and but it could be. I see it's part of us like day one. I want to thank you personally for that. And from now, I think what we do is we have the question and answer session. If you want to ask anything about whatever I said here, you can ask me. Whatever Nyancho said or Barhama, you can ask them. Then we can have me. Then when Nyancho comes here, you can also ask Nyancho, then Barhama. It will be easier for the movement and all that. So the floor is open for question and answer session. Oh, you want to say something, sir? Yes. No, the exercise. Yeah, the exercise. Yeah, so we can, the questions and answer session is open. You can ask any question you want to ask. Yes.
Can you please yourself?
Thank you.
Nyancho, I don't speak Mandinka, but you said something very, very important, and I think my question goes to both of you. We are promoters, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. In the game of music in the Gambia, we've seen so many clashes on events, particularly your upcoming event. Because we've seen Tommy Lee all the way from Jamaica. He's a very big artist, everyone knows. And he's clashing with your event. As promoters in the Gambia, don't you guys collaborate to ensure that such clashes don't happen during your events? And the event is big. What are you going to do to enhance your promotion to ensure that this program sells better than the other one? As Nyancho said, it's just the same people that always attend these programs. So what are your
Thank you so much for the question, and I will be very happy to answer. Yeah, I will answer it. I will answer it. I will be very happy to answer it because I think when we decided the date, it was way back, because our teaser flyer came last year, early last year, so it was way back. And the funniest thing about this event is the people who are behind it. By then, I've already spoken to them about this event. I met with them personally, had a meeting with them. He was my witness. We came there, we met them, and they were already with us, and they were ready to go with us in this. Now, that's why when we saw the flyer, we were surprised because the same people are the same people behind this. But then, as I said, a day of classes will happen, and there's nothing we can do about it. Even though you said there are promoters that can come together because the dates are there for everybody to see. But then, it's about the respect you give to each other. Because the fact of the matter is, in Gambia, then they hebate because there are people when they organize events, when they see it, the first, as far as it's out there, everybody is careful because they were, oh yeah, I don't want to touch this day because they give respect to those people than the others. That's the difference we are having now. But then, Tamit, it's important for everyone to know that, if people are coming in with such an idea, these are ideas that they don't even have. And the reality is, most of these promoters, they come and promote an event after the promoter is gone. We're not here to do that. We are here to showcase the cultural thing we have, among us. That's why we brought these two together. One, we're also here to showcase the materials we have, which is going to stay and benefit Gambians. So it is different. It's different from an artist that comes from Jamaica or whoever comes from and get the money and go. We are based here, and whatever we have here is going to be spent here. So that's the difference in here. This is about Gambia now versus whatever you call it. Is it a foreign artist or foreign music? Because everything here is Gambia, is going to stay in Gambia. So I think I have answered your question. Thank you. Okay, they will note it down, and you can ask me. Then they will note it down. They can, yeah.
What is your main objective behind this collaboration? You said something here like you want to promote culture. To which extent do you want to promote this culture? Is it within the Gambia or outside the Gambia? And for you, I can remember one of your sons, Isa. And I no longer sing. Why do you have to with the music industry? Do you face some difficulties related to within the music industry, or there's another reason behind it?
Well, okay. Those two questions, I think you want to answer them. You can come and answer them. Okay. He will come and answer the question. He's noted down. That is no, that's fine. That is fine. He will answer it, and Barhama will also answer when he comes here. Yes, they will answer. Any other question? Basically, for me, before I give the floor to the others, yeah, please.
Starting an event is not sometimes a big deal.
Yes.
But maintaining it is always a problem. We have seen some big events in the country that went to happen for second edition. At the time, it started to go down, and some of the artists decided to not attend. So when you invite them,
Boycott, yeah.
What plan did you people have to see that this edition continues, and also the people on board will continue to be there continuous process?
That's an important question, and I'm very happy to answer it. The difference is, we are having a company. We are building a company. It's a 3-year project. This is second year, and the third year is there. And a company, obviously, it doesn't just go like, it doesn't fit like that. The difference is, promoters. What happened is, it's not about only, as I say, organizing an event. After the event, you pay whatever you have to pay, and that's it. No, we are bringing equipments that have never in Gambian history been showcased here. They are international standards. We know what we have. Gambia, we know what we have. We know the people that are responsible, and we know what we're bringing. So we're bringing setups that has never happened here, and we believe those setups will serve us for years to come. It's not going to be us alone, but the next generation. Because as I said, yearly we're going to bring in setups, new setups. Like today, if we have this year, if you have whatever we want to bring, the stage and everything, the lights we have. Next year we're bringing something new. So yearly we're going to bring something new. So this is going to continue because it's a business proposal. This is not just an event. We are going into even event planning. These are things that we have in plan. So obviously we are opening a company after 3 years. So basically this company will continue because at the end of the day, even not the festival we organize it, we are going to work with any other person. We're going to work with any other artist. But these are things that they need. These are enhancing materials they need. And with time, we're going international. We're not going to discuss it here because it's not relevant here. but we are even thinking beyond Gambia. That's the reality, because the materials we have cannot only be in Gambia. It can be showcased everywhere in this world, especially in West Africa. So basically, we're not gonna be the same with them, because we have something that they don't have, and the plan is to also make sure you give back. You need to give back, and you need to respect your artist one, and you need to get them paid. As they said, most of them, they will call them and tell them, "Why pass through?" Oh, Barhama, no, it doesn't work that way. This is business. It's money. They are employing 20 people. As I said, we are thinking of employing more than that, because these things doesn't involve a few people to do it. This is a whole lot of a group of people doing it. So basically, as I said, that's the difference. We are having our own thing, and they don't have it. Most of them, hire things from people, and this is us. We're gonna have it, and as I said, this for the first time, these materials will be launched by these people. And come on, Nyancho and Barhama, whenever you see them after this, I'm sure, obviously, whatever they have, they're gonna continue with us. So obviously, we're gonna continue. We're not stopping, and nobody can stop us. Inshallah, Rabbi. Okay.
But she did ask something that need to be answered.
That's you.
Both of us.
Yeah. So what? Both of us? No, it is you and him. It is you and him.
You.
Yeah.
That's a personal thing. That will discuss later.
Which land is that? Is it party, right?
I want to ask.
Okay.
This media house need your answers too.
Oh yeah. So yes, I want it to be answered later when I move, because I don't want us to be moving. So yes, he will answer it. So yes. Yes, you want to answer this question? Yeah. Okay.
I am Parliament Party of Venice.
Thank you so much. Okay.
You touched an area which is partially my domain. That's
Mhm.
about somebody. You shouldn't be surprised, because Eva is politics and also
Right.
some other areas.
Right.
You intend to also inculcate sports
Mhm.
in the festival.
Mhm.
How do you intend to do it? Is it that you're going to have the festival alongside football,
Mhm.
and also you made mention of starting with Manjai?
Mhm.
Okay, starting with Manjai, do you also have plans to widen your COVID-19, like the first edition starting in Manjai, and also the second edition move to other areas, or you only want to concentrate on Manjai to have all the activities in Manjai in the first, second, or third editions?
Thank you so much. I will answer this question in a very easy way, because as I said, we are expanding. It's just that this is just the beginning. And as I said, we are working with people that are also from different communities. Obviously, we will expand, and we will get to all these communities. And in time, we'll cover the Gambia. Inshallah, that's the idea. We don't just want to stay here. We just even want to go up country, because this is going to continue, and we have other plans that we could also. So we're going to expand as time goes on. About the sports, yes, we're going to have a tournament before the event, to also showcase what we intend to do. That is to also, show our powers or show our resources in terms of sport. That is why we're bringing these equipments that have never happened in Gambia, to invite teams. Obviously, we are working on that already. We have identified teams that we are inviting, and we will invite them, and we will provide them with things that have never happened, as I said. And also, last year we were very involved in Manjai at the Nawetan level. We were sponsors of Ajax Football Club, and already, whatever we're trying to bring this year, the package is already there for the teams to benefit. So already they know what they're gonna benefit. So they told us they asked us to give them the permission to organize this event, this tournament for us, because as they have seen our work towards that. So basically that's the thing. But we're gonna have another setup of a tournament where the artists, we'll have an artist team, headed by, I don't know who the captain will be. I'm not sure, but
I'm a good footballer.
yes, I know that. So I don't know about him though. I've never. So yeah, so we're gonna have this. We're gonna have the artist team versus TikTokers, the influencers, and also.
I want the media.
Yeah, well. Yes, I think that can happen too. And we also have promoters team versus the DJs. So we're gonna have two tournaments running at the same time together. But all of them will be towards this event, and the benefits that we go back to the teams and all that. But the Champion League trophy and the Ballon d'Or trophies and all that will obviously go back to the teams that are competing, in our national team, national leagues, because that's meant for them. So we have other packages for the artists and all that thing. Inshallah, I hope I have answered your
So
question.
how nice is the golden boot?
It is
Because I
just
might read
it is just gold. I have a sample of it.
Yeah.
Already it's been
That's my
shipped
thing,
in.
that's my thing.
So whenever you need I can send it to you. It's there. It's already booked, and you're gonna see that in Gambia for the first time. It's just beautiful.
Yes, I.
Are we ready?
Yes, I think what we do is I think I will liaise with Keba, and we will see how best we can inculcate things like that. And it's a good idea. Thank you so much. Yes.
Yes,
Finally, before I call on the artist, yes.
I am Mariam Sina from N24 Radio and TV.
Thank you.
I think I'll be speaking on behalf of my people here.
Mhm.
Because, from your speech, I heard you talking about the importance of media
Mhm.
and how you need us in your project.
Mhm.
But I've seen this in many places
Mhm.
or in many occasions
Mhm.
when it comes to individuals,
Mhm.
artists, groups.
Mhm.
Whenever they are starting something, they
Mhm.
will tend to be calling out for the media, and we are always there to support
Mhm.
whatsoever. Like we receive message daily, and we are all here. But whenever it is a success, it seems you forgot about the media. And coming to this, you have a budget. You have a budget for the promoters. You have a budget for the artists. You have a budget for organizers. You have a budget for each and every person that will be involved in that project. But I'm sure you have zero budget for the media, which we are complaining about. But sometimes it's good for you to give us respect and not to forget us whenever you are successful.
Thank you so much. I would love to answer this question. I think it's a very it's a very important question, and I'm happy to answer it. It's a very important question. I think after answering, after answer, I think you will be satisfied. Anyway, the answer to this is we're not having budgets for, as you said, that's a mistake from your end. We're not having budgets. This is a partnership, so there's no budget allocated for all of it. This is a partnership. All of us, we are doing this together. Okay, that's answered. Now about the media. I've been into the media scene for 3 years. I've worked with Paradise TV, Paradise Radio. Okay, I've been the press secretary of Gambia Action Party for 3 years too, till 2021 when I resigned. Okay, I know how it feels. I'm a media passionate for God's sake. Keps know that already. Now the issue with that is you are very right, and I'm not gonna be here to justify whatever that we're gonna be different. I'm not gonna do that because already the experience there. That's what's happening, and it's wrong. What I'm saying is wrong because what happened is today, if we, as you said, if we need you and you are there for us, and at the end of the day we forget about you, then that shows the irresponsibility of us. That shows that we're not even ready to do what we are trying to do. And on that note, as far as I'm just giving this assurance, as far as I'm coordinating this Yimbeh project in Gambia, as far as I'm the one there, I promise you, inshallah Rabbi, we're gonna get you involved 100%. Inshallah Rabbi. That will, I promise you. And you can always, my doors are opened. As I said, this is a media, it's recorded. I don't want to say here something that tomorrow I will regret saying it. I don't want to do that. That is why I said, as far as I'm responsible for this project, as far as I'm leaving, I'll make sure the media is involved. And you are very right. It's very wrong that you guys are treated this way. I was treated the same, but it doesn't mean I have to treat you the same because I know how it feels. I know how it feels to go from your media house to press conference. I have done it before. So obviously the feeling is with me. So inshallah, I'll work on that with my team. They are noted down. We will make sure also we will consider all these points because they are important points that you've mentioned here. And I think with our partners here, they will help us to remember. So thank you so much. I hope I've answered your question.
I don't know whether the media has questions for the artist.
Yes, of course. I think I will allow Barhama to speak because there are questions that we are asked for Barhama. Yeah.
We started at +4 and our target is to finish at +5.
Yes, I think let's just do it quickly then.
Because
Yeah, that's fine. Can we just Yes, please.
So
Conclude.
we can be,
Yes,
we don't have to.
Yeah.
So I'm not on that. You did ask about, we did mention about cultural diversity, something like that. What was the question again?
I'm only intending
Mhm.
to promote culture in the Gambia. Only
Of course, we are not trying to just promote culture in the Gambia, because to be honest, me and Nyancho, both of us, we have traveled abroad, showcasing our culture to another set of people, somewhere different from the Gambia, and then we have always been trying
international collabs do you have?
international collabs with Gambian artists or some artists abroad. We have so many international collabs, but what I'm trying to say is We are Gambians, and as Gambians, one thing that we are trying to sell to the outside world is what is the Gambia about. And then that can be done through showcasing our culture, through this arts that we're doing. So this thing is me and Nyancho coming together, embracing how important our culture is to us as musicians, up to an extent that the younger generation that are trying to follow our footsteps will understand that I'm doing music, but if I'm doing it, I have to make sure that my culture is the foundation of the thing that I'm doing. So that's what we're trying to showcase in here. We have to lead by example. That's one of the very important things. And obviously, if we have to, celebrate our culture in our country, when we are outside, we have nothing else to celebrate more than if not our culture, because our culture is our civilization, and we have to repeat to the last dot. I can go to America. I can be an American. If I want to be like Michael Jackson, the Americans will be laughing at me. But once I start representing my culture in front of them, it becomes something interesting, something that they can watch. And then ask, yeah.
Why not, when promoting your culture outside the Gambia, wear African outfits?
I always no. Have you seen my performance as a way around? Yeah, for me, anywhere that I went around the world, I wear nyeti garab. This garambuba. Even when I went to Rosie and I went with the Kora. The next after my first performance in November, they wanted to take me individually. They wanted to take me alone without the Kora. I told them, if I'm not coming with the Kora, I'm not coming, because one of the ministers sees my performance, and he was like, "Yo, we want to invite you here to celebrate November with us." So then they wanted just the voice, because they realized that if they have the voice mixed with their culture, it's gonna be something extraordinary. You understand? So they want to take me alone again. I tell them no, because the culture is what I'm trying to represent. You understand? The same thing applies to Nyancho. And then representing your culture is beyond just the outfit. It is, but it's beyond the outfit. It's beyond the outfit. Let me tell you, language is the first thing. It's the first very important thing. When you get to China, as a black man, the first time when you start speaking Mandinka or English or whatsoever, the Chinese are gonna see you as a foreign guy. But the first acceptance that you will have from the Chinese is once you start speaking their language. Once you start speaking their language, they will start accepting you as part of them. So language is the number one important tool when representing your culture. The outfit and then all other things are extra things to spice up the whole package, Yeah, and then, but we are me and
ndaka chaya do boy. So
As you mentioned earlier about two programming just in the same day, what do you think that could be the solution towards that?
Yeah.
promoter.
Okay, let me tell you one. One thing that I believe in, me and Nyancho, if at all, right now here is our place, Gambia. If they can bring Yusundur or even Bonaboy, that won't stop our show from popping. Trust me. So as much as there are different things that can contribute in making this happen. One, miscommunication between the organizers. And then once some people have already booked somebody without understanding that there are other people that already booked, the same date, there are different things that can happen. So I won't blame any party, I'm saying. I won't blame anybody for doing this. Things has been happening. But this is a motivation to us to understand that we have to go extra mile. You understand? We have to go extra mile. And then for our people to understand that, how to call it? Okay, exactly. Suma baba malaginal du bagnala, So right now it's a matter of time for you represent. But kis nga could anybody lu nekk sa wursa do ko chop boy. Xam nga dañ after gum yalla tamit sila boka boy. You understand? Gum yalla sila boka de. So dañ ne man with my group Kerry family, by the time I was with Kerry family, when Alkaline was at his highest level, Alkaline dafa ñëw fii guy stage show, guy ñu ne ma nii I'm not turning it down, I'm going straight. But my show dafa fees ba mu understand woon naka la sax. And then after ñu demoon Alkaline ñeneen ñi day am pour daw pour ñëw suma show bi guy daaw ñu lu ñu dab di ayo tamit naka la
Final question. Before we wrap, final question.
Nyancho, I definitely want to comment on
Barhama made mention of this. Ako kabiri yetu babol de program dami I was to
Okay.
So kabring mano hinala kwenye ko tuwamo le music I've been taught music so kabring le music play I was more in baby I was surprised I'm more at the background look after but Nyancho and Ninjala. I was also trying to see Nyancho when they were not in that time like not yet from
Yeah, post.
so feeling serena like a bit to our also we have foreign tour like international tour like it for the same ambience that come like to our like the musical like the producer song and the other songs.
Aye kewa mabaraka bage ila nyinin karo kumaya bata aketa nyam fana sewo balti mesiri na dorong ngaje fenka ya sene nyina felen kanyina to la ko tange Bob Keta ya sene nyina rek sabali fana ya sene nyina Mamadou Sabali aketa nya sewo balti biri ngaje ngasen na management oe after ngamira nata fo Bob Keta ko prior try ay mul ninga link ninga sa diamuno nyame so mbofo kam Bob Keta rek yara fam Bob Keta na nomba fango di koto ke dolal min fango ga invite na jang kana misiko nyindo akatanya sewo balti akatanya lafalti mi yalon ko ngaje ko okay ntabe Gambia janne bare kan tolo artist dolal million ko ndana ma don fan konte kan tolo lal ko fan sol fana ka ke nyami so mfana ya feel ko okay modol fana ke tolo na million ko fan ni mantara sila kilim fan you know itolo mo ko yeltin tolo mo leti so na mantara la sila kilinto so akatanya lafa ku balati wakati na tol artist sol ngana do ko nyin lafa mbe minna konyi ya funu njane nka mandika kango nying fonda Mexico kono fomba kataka ne purka wafi international something like this okay Mexico la ka fango wafi amanken to la fango ka wafi Mexico ya do ko nyamen atela ka fango wafi after itaka di molar bayta mala beta daming ana milu be tulo lo la fo jino lombam fo da offensive do lommay be bala filala okay kata nye kanu balti like purka waje beri ngaje contenta bakele nkonda management ya seleni biri ya seleni tol fana nata komandiro ke ka fa mole hani bi yemol invite fam pour na mitno bari time wonyin pije so na rafo na mole sa soundino sama you know international na mis ndaka mandika kan for strictly like mboka temfang jama som nga surwa fayna nje nga kan fayna nje do manden nek yalon bari ngatambi mandika kan ko fa bari babol ke tolo na misikola programme dula tubabol kanana njele ni wala Europe kanana dul ka fa ko ndingo o na family ndefango wato wad ni kema biri nek nka fa do YouTube ay musico pili dul ka bonde student jaman na last to play kan Italy nani last to mentole Spain Barcelona dol botanam fo Finland ite Norway kanana so ndefango be hotel minto enji andi da minto nimmo dol fango be sterinje wol ka fa nyi so latina na ticket o kuntu natana so iba jere wol dol manke mo fengolti wol dol mo la sila dolati why nata na so aten because turu na ambiance o anina musico nkamen dondeje ma mo fan kamen fo bari turu music abola nyama ya nyagol ka denkiro ka mol nem fam bari hanika be mol kan ke tolo le musical mol bi hanika be mol ke le musical dong bi le musical be nyaaro ngamira musical si abeti dunia kon ila musical santo ni be korosilo kela bari bi mo jamal mela kango fam bari turu ila vibe nying mo jamal kela music nying kela music nyin donc deke so ngamira ila culture ni ladol e ko wala bilen ni wala tay ni ila music nyin create ndol fa di same le no la kan so mba fala mo be ko doro nyi manke majikti nyi mu do ko mi yaron ko ala ladi so mfana mba di kana fan so la lafta di le la nyami so alni mbar.
Thank you very much for we appreciate your time. Thank you very much, everybody.
Yeah.
Who made this video.
I just want to take the opportunity to thank everybody, the media house. As I said, we will continue this partnership, inshallah Rabbi. I want to thank the family from Yimbeh, also promoters, the T-Pain and Tupac for their endless support and promotion towards this event, and obviously, our big man Batik Slice, who has been an inspiration. When we grew up together, we knew him as doing music. So if we are in the same platform with him doing the same thing, it's a proud moment for all of us. And I also want to thank the two artists for being so humble that we could do this together without any hindrance. You know, the manager of the year, of course, you know, Peace also has been very instrumental because communication-wise, he has been very key to that. So thank you so much. As I saw you from here also, inshallah, Rabbi, before we will give a time so that the release of the song and the video will be done. And you can always watch it through Nyancho's channel. It's going to be uploaded today, inshallah, Rabbi. You enjoy this show. It's a very nice song. I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. And the media, please, as you said, we need to help now. And obviously, inshallah, Rabbi, we're going to be there for you, inshallah, when you also need us, inshallah, Rabbi. I thank you also for your time. My name is Shehna Fall from Manjai Kunda. Shehna, Sheikkhna. Sheikkhna, Fall. So I think that will do it for now. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure and appreciate it. Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks to the meeting.
Yes.
Go DN Magno.
Yep.
Alimbara.
Bye. Of course. No. Yeah, they have to do this.
Wajin bi vela ken dula fok dakaba yabla santel baramulen san kholi takot la ja ni jatma topulen san kholay kasen la
Bulol.
la jato
Ma kam lembam.
la jato la jato
Ma kam lembam.
la jato
Ni dañe soxor moo tax fi ngeen di koron seen xoli deke dox.
Laula jato
Aka sosa de rukusu olof kaftan buk sole ka lukutu ndamadu lukutu mbatu nga bakstan ñine lukutu swago check fulo la top 10 baba lukutu stylo check itanyo nga jela just check ma lukutu luwo kono buduk atayje Nyancho ni Barhama sinam putuk Yimbeh ko attention jantol la ka menson na fa dak ntelem pare noy la chapel kantele menson adimeta janne birinchu mol bukal menson inu fata ba boko makati da transmit ba just
la fel baramale sen kholi di tot la ni jarma bulen sen kholi kasen la jato la
ñi dañoy soxor moo tax fi ñen di ko borom seen xol yi deke doxot
la jato ngay wax ci suma xaftaan ma jox la ñetti morso so ciub yu mali comme ni tumande baga yo gene ñepp kontaan lu ma sol dina ma jàpp yaa daan ba ñetti yoon san se nekk na lu ma daan ba sol mu nice mu rowul la gaay
non
na la xale bi yaa rafet waay sol sa tey baas wala sol dagit paas xoli moo di doon de kaset
accéléré yokk gas law la ca alimba
ku yoddu sa xat te quality jas na ñoo yor seen cumbukaay tur day uyu borom jas na pire sa ko bëggee fii si biir Gambia bi dawal foofu sa quality jas na your number one stop shop ana sama jigéen ñi dama bëgg ngeen jox ma seen nopp garmi yi ndaxte quality jas na amal nañ leen ay til yu toj daala poos abaaya yu yiiw waaye it amal nañ leen ay boreda yu rafet boreda yoo xam ne pour góor ñi la ak pour jigéen ñi amal nañ leen body scrub yi nga xam ne nii dafay defar seen yaram bam nice waaye it fàttewuñ fa diw yi ana sama jeeg yu pare yi quality jas na amal nañ leen fa andi cuuraay yu neex house spray ak bépp xeetu baax pour seen biir néeg dama ne atum ren jii ku sa jëkkër mere ku ne yow la neex ndaxte quality jas na ñëw na si dëkk bi pour defar sëy yi make-up artist yi bàyyi leen gannaaw ñu ngi leen fa amal ay make-up product yu quality waxu leen léegi nii foofu sa Westfield jàkkaarloog monument bi wala nga jokkoo quality jas na si 250 01 24 ak quality jas na taaral sa bopp taaral sa néeg waaye it bégal sa alaaji aas